the dumbest show in America. The View.
View hosts among the dumbest people on television.
Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar and the rest of the ladies on The View spend their time calling Republicans the conspiracy theorists, but they have been wrong about everything they have said over the last couple of years.
Whoopi is certainly not the brightest person.
Always clueless, always bitter, always delusional ladies of The View.
It is a rabies-infested hen house.
Among the dumbest people on television.
This is my job.
Turn the Rose Garden into a cemetery. Did you see that? Melania, your husband had sex with a porn star while you were home with a baby. Yeah. How do you feel about that?
A woman was punched in the stomach in Florida. She wasn't doing anything. She wasn't involved in whatever this guy and it was a kid who did it. And he was, and I don't put it on you-know-who, but he was wearing a you-know-who shirt.
As a lawyer.
Shut up, man.
I put my legal hat on.
Yeah, okay.
I don't believe in censorship.
Right.
However, this man is from Macon, Georgia. My father's from Augusta, Georgia, and Macon, Georgia. I spent many summers there. Yeah, both. I spent many summers there. It is one of the most racist places in this country.
Jason Aldean files defamation suit against Whoopi Goldberg and The View. I am no racist is what Jason Aldean had to say to that situation.
Just when you think this lot have hit rock bottom, they start to dig.
I'm the exception, right? You're the exception.Maybe even Miss Whoopi Goldberg is the exception.
Oh, she's definitely the exception.
But we are not the rule. And so when it comes to racial inequality, it persists in 5 core aspects of life in the U.S. Economics, education, healthcare, criminal justice, and housing. At nearly every turn, these achievements were fought, threatened, and erased, most often by white violence. You have indicated that you don't believe in systemic racism. What is your definition of systemic racism?
One of the reasons why I'm on the show is because of the comments that were made, frankly, on this show, that the only way for a young African-American kid to be successful in this country is to be the exception and not the rule. That is a dangerous, offensive, disgusting message to send to our young people today, that the only way to succeed is by being the exception.
That's why people like our show, because they know that we are checked by ABC News. But
We're checked by everybody.
You're talking bullshit.
I think she hates him.
yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all
That's a
agree on
given.
that. That's a given.
The Holocaust isn't about race.
What did he say?
No, it's not about race. It's not about race.
What a prick.
Is it possible that she's not concerned with his mistresses because she was one of them? No.
I did good interview. Please don't bury me on golf course.
You're hard, showing off.
She says.
Oh, yeah.
Do not do.
Don't do
Just don't do.
No, I can't do cracks.
No.
I also think that she wants to take him out. She does not want to be the first lady anymore.
She was in Slovenia doing nothing. I don't know what she was doing there. What was she doing there?
Does she understand that what she wears is a political statement?
No, what's horrible? When the president of the United States whips up people to beat the hell out of people. No. Say goodbye. I'm done. Did you just point at me?
Yes.
Listen, I don't have Trump derangement. That's why they came and made a democracy.
Well, Whoopi is a republic, by the way, but you're right. The forefathers didn't want anyone above the law. But Hillary Clinton made up a fake Steele dossier to remove Trump from office, yet nothing happened to her. George Bush and Obama started multiple illegal wars in the Middle East, killing well over 1 million of people, yet nothing happened to them. So it's clear that a group of certain people, whom you support, by the way, are in fact above the law. Now, before I call you a hypocrite, I will give you a chance to explain to me how you're not a hypocrite. So let's go. Anyone else?
It was, a 20-year-old lone wolf, white, whack job with easy access to a gun. And we have to have a conversation about that, because it wasn't a drag queen, it wasn't an immigrant, it wasn't a pissed off liberal woman. The shooter, yes, it was a 20-year-old kitchen worker from nearby Bethel Park in Pennsylvania. According to a CNN report, a senior law enforcement official said that he bought 50 rounds of ammunition from a local gun store hours before the rally. Shouldn't that have been reported? Somebody buys a 20-year-old white guy? I mean, we've seen that many times now. Young white men with guns. White men. White, whack job. A 20-year-old white guy. White, whack job. White man. A 20-year-old white guy. A 20-year-old white guy. White, whack job.
I don't know if they would have sold as many magazines if they had the First Lady, Melania Trump, on the magazine.
I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
Who hates Christmas? Melania Trump hates Christmas. She doesn't want to sleep in the same room with him. She can't tolerate him.
I mean, it's just bullshit. Fuck.
Well, we all know that Trump is a liar and a thief. You know? We know that. So it's not that big a jump to say that he obstructed and he lied. We don't think that Biden is a liar and a thief, so we give him the benefit of the doubt.
Are you crazy? Are you mad?
The hat that you keep wearing, that red hat that says "Make America Great Again," that tells people that you go along with this. So you might as well just put a swastika on the hat. You might as well just put a swastika on the hat.
Stop it. Get some help.
I should tell you, Charlotte Russe has no political leanings. And the place that made these refused to make them for me. They said that their ovens had gone down, all kinds of stuff, but folks went and got them anyway, which is why I'm not telling you who made them.
I'm here to tell you right now.
We do not care. But it's not campy because I'm a woman, but perhaps they did not like my politics.
Yeah.
There's only one bakery in New York that carries this particular cupcake. And they wanted to pre-order it. She called. She said, it wasn't my gender, it was my politics. How the hell do you know that? They can prove that the oven wasn't working. But the next day it was working, so they were able to sell the cupcakes. So it was a false statement. It was made publicly, and they can sue for damages because it was a lie. It was defamatory. They were subject to contempt and an unsavory opinion, which is why they held a press conference.
Whoopi Goldberg causing problems for a bakery, and now a Staten Island bureau president is speaking. Let's watch.
And I think the bottom line here is after we're going to call up Jill, who has had to endure something that she shouldn't have to endure. These people are up at 3 or 4 o'clock every morning. The sacrifices they've made, the holidays they've missed with their families. To make Staten Island better, they have sacrificed for 145 years. And they're not going anywhere, despite what other people on television have to say. And frankly, the people who defamed the Holterman family should apologize to the Holterman family for making stuff up to suit their needs.
There seems to be a lot of talk about the dessert I requested for my birthday show. I never mentioned the name of the bakery or the location. It does seem a little odd that when we called a few weeks before my birthday and we were told they couldn't process the order for my birthday because of an equipment failure, but somehow they were able to accept an order of a different 48 of the same dessert when somebody else called without using my name. But it's all okay, y'all, because I enjoyed my delicious dessert and I had a happy, sweet birthday. Elon Musk took his son X to a press conference. I did not name the child. And I don't want to hear any more mess about our names, okay? Okay?
Oh.
Anywho, he took little X.
Funny. And little Instagram.
I was so hopeful that a mixed race woman married to a Jewish guy could be elected president of this country. And I think that it had nothing to do with policy. I think this was a referendum of cultural resentment in this country. I worry about my children's future, especially my daughter, who now has less rights than I have. And I remember my father telling me many, many years ago that I was the first person in his family to enjoy full civil rights. And now I have less civil rights than I had when he told me that.